What is up, everyone? I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this look, and it is a bikini competition look, so stay tuned and let's get started. I'm going to start off with her brows. As you can see, I have done one brow and one eye first. I just wanted to go over just a quick little how-to, and I am using the ColourPop brow in black brown. Love this brow pencil. Gonna go ahead and blend the brow with a spoolie, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning up the brow with the NYX Full Coverage Concealer, the one in the pot. Absolutely love that concealer for cleaning up the brow. Gonna go ahead and start priming the eye, and then I'm going to start building up her crease as well as the outer V color. I'm gonna start in the crease with a skin tone shade and then slowly deepen that, and then get into the outer V of her eye and deepen that, smoke that out for sure. We want a very, very dramatic look, especially on stage where there's gonna be a lot of bright lights. And then I'm going to start cutting the crease to make that half cut crease look on her eye. I do want to mention I'm cutting her crease with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I am using a Lorac Pro palette for the eye look. Right here you can see I am adding a ColourPop Gold onto the half cut crease area, and then I'm also going in with the Smokey shade and deepening that, smoking that all out, making sure it all blends in with the half cut crease look. I'm also bringing that smoky shadow, that black shadow, onto the lower part of her lash line. I'm just going in on the outer half, and then I am going to line her lid with a liner, and as you can see I'm starting to prep her skin for the foundation. Also matching her skin and color correcting. For foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in Cappuccino and in Coconut. I kind of custom mixed the two to create this shade right here, and as you can see it's obviously a lot darker than her natural skin on her face, but her tan on the rest of her body is definitely way, way, way darker. You want to typically match her face to her body, but not completely match it, so I go about a shade or two lighter than her body and roll with it that way. As you can see, I'm taking the foundation and making sure I get into that hairline just so there's no crazy glares, and make sure you cover the ears as well. I'm taking the LA Girl concealer in Banana. Yes, the Banana shade, it is a color correcting shade, but since her tan and her foundation is a little bit darker, the Banana just goes really well. The yellow undertones work perfectly for highlighting, so I'm doing that, and I'm also just cream contouring her nose. Of course, blending that all out with a sponge, and then I'm going to go in with a banana powder and set all of those highlighted areas. To set her foundation, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild pressed powder, and I am just making sure I blend that all in, especially around the highlight areas, just so there's no super harsh lines. Just make sure that it all has an even blend to it. Of course, I'm going to contour. Gotta make sure we get those cheekbones snatched, and make sure that you have a good contrast on the skin with the highlight, and of course you gotta have the contour. And now I'm going to bake with a banana powder, just kind of set those highlighted areas a little bit more, especially since she's going to be wearing this all day, and I make sure that I do get into her smile lines as well, just because she will be doing a lot of smiling, and I want to make sure that it all sits and doesn't shift at all. I do have her lining her upper waterline and lower waterline just because it's way easier for her to do herself, and then I start to blend out her lower lash line with a lighter brown, and then I go in the inner part with the gold just so we can make that area pop a little bit more. Applying some lashes, and I am dusting off the baking process. She done. So we're just gonna end up binding her false lashes with her lashes, and then I'm also taking that mascara and hitting her bottom lashes as well. And you can see here I'm going to start lining her lips with a nude lip liner, and then I also hit it with a matte lip color. She ended up going a little more darker, brighter for the stage, which ended up looking really, really good on her. Let's get in with the highlighting. So I start with the bridge of her nose and hit that, and then I also hit the higher part of her cheekbones, and as you can see I'm using my fingers because I'm able to control how much highlight I want to put on her face. Especially with stepping on stage, you don't want to go too dramatic on the highlight. A little bit of it definitely goes a long way for sure. And then I hit her inner corner with the gold, and then I also hit her brow bone as well with some highlight. Once the final look is complete, I go ahead and go in with some setting spray. Gotta make sure that lasts all day, and let's see her reaction to the whole look. Here, you wanna see it?
Yes! Woo, girl! Yeah!
You like it?
I love it!
That is everything for this video. Like this video if you enjoyed watching and found it helpful, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll also list my Twitter, my Facebook page, my Instagram, and my vlogging channel all around this area, and everything will be linked down below as well. Special shout out to my girl Alexis. You killed it, and thank you again for watching. See you in my next video. Yes, bitch! You look good!